Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to your midday meditation break here at Resilient One. My name is Estelle, and I'll be leading you through meditation this afternoon. And last week I was on here just sharing a couple of tricks about and meditations around kindness and how we can manage kindness and why that is so important in times when we do feel like we have been pushed into a corner, we have fearful thoughts and all, and we just kind of feel that extra pressure on ourselves on a daily basis because of the fact that we have this unknown happening. And often what happens when we are in this space is our thoughts start turning into self-destructive thoughts. And we know these come on because they are often the ones like I should have, and then there's also the even more darker ones, which are, I'm never gonna get through this, I am not good enough at applying for that new position, or my work's just not good enough. All these little thoughts that we start bringing onto ourselves, especially when we feel pressured, we become so critical and so perfectionistic. And today's meditation is just about losing into or leaning into and letting go of those destructive thoughts in a kindness in thought meditation. And today I am just leading you through a little method that I usually teach my clients, which is it's called the stop method. So slow down is for or stop stands for slow down, T is for take a deep breath, O is for observe, and P is for process. So I'll take you through this in the meditation to allow you to really just hone into those thoughts. And you can use this even now if you're feeling like you should be working or you should be doing something else, rather than giving yourself this time to just take that mental break. So we'll get started. So just coming into a comfortable little spot wherever you are, whether that's seated or lying down, doesn't matter. All you need is a little quiet space, somewhere where you won't be disturbed for the next couple of minutes. Getting comfortable, leaning into your seat wherever you are, and when you're ready, just closing down the eyes. So allowing yourself to really just feel into today where you are. Just checking in with the body, taking a nice deep breath in and letting it all go. Deep breath out. Second breath, even deeper. See if you can take that breath into the belly space now. And exhale. Last one. Beautiful inhale. And then just really let everything just go. Let it all melt away. And see where you can soften into the space. Maybe that's in the eyes. Maybe it's in the jaw because you've been clenching so hard in those judgmental thoughts. And allowing yourself to just let those go. And just double checking where you're feeling any niggles and just getting yourself comfortable further. So making any last movements, getting yourself into a space where you can feel safe, supported for the next couple of minutes. And bring your awareness now to the breath. Just noticing the rhythm of the chest moving up and down as you breathe. Just really getting comfortable in this space. I want you to start noticing all those thoughts popping into your head. Notice how intense they get the more you start leaning into what they are, the more you start listening to them. It's almost like all your attention is drawn to that space. What I want you to do when you feel yourself in this space of overactive thinking, of judgmental thinking, all those I should haves, I could haves, I must do this, I cannot be this person, I'm not good enough. I want you to just slow down. And the best way to do this is to just tell yourself, slow down. The minute you do that, you take yourself out of that thought loop. And that is the first thing, to just remove yourself out of that space. So in this moment now, tell yourself to slow down. It might take a couple of moments to really let that happen. And now we're going to move into the second step, which is taking a deep breath. So I like using different breath practices for this. We're going to just use a breath pattern. So we're going to inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for 2. Exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for 2. Exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 4. Hold for 2. Exhale for 6. Inhale for 4. And repeat this breath pattern 2 more times in your own mind. And with each breath, just connecting into your thoughts and releasing all the negativity. And focusing more on the breath instead of the thoughts. Next, we're going to move into the O part, which is the observing part. These thoughts don't just pop in from anywhere. So observing now what your body really needs. What is it that is driving these thoughts? Sometimes this is additional pressure. Often this comes from a deep-rooted belief, something we've been telling ourselves for so many times that we started believing it. I want you to really observe where that belief sits. Sometimes you can feel it in your belly or in the space in the body. Your throat, your chest might feel tight when you discover this belief. And as this belief kind of screams at you that you should be better, you should be good enough, or you should be working extra, all those should-haves, could-haves. It's really understanding whether you want to take part in that belief. Is it helpful? We're slowly going to move into the P part, which is process. If this belief is something that's really negative and not helpful in your life, I want you to breathe and let that go. Almost physically see yourself cutting it with scissors or just cutting through it. And bringing in a new belief, something that really will make you feel better about yourself, something that will allow you to have those kind thoughts about yourself. The belief could be, I am good enough, I am doing the best I can, I only have so much time in the day. Whatever you feel is going to weigh that negative belief that has been boiling and sending you into negative thought patterns. And I want you to come up with a little affirmation that you can say to yourself at any time. The minute you start hearing these old beliefs coming through, those shoulds, those not good enoughs, really just bring this affirmation of self-kindness that would affirm your new belief that you are good enough, you're doing the best you can, you are safe. Just saying that affirmation to yourself 3 times. And allowing that kindness from that affirmation now to wash over your body. Almost like you're in the ocean. And this new kind affirmation keeps rolling over you like waves. Let it wash off the old negative thoughts. And slowly just refresh you with the new, beautiful thoughts. Really just feel the sensation in how you feel about this new affirmation. And just really let that almost become part of your automatic thought pattern. You can write this down on a little sticky note at your desk, or put it on a nice little picture in your phone as a screensaver. Anything that will remind you of this new thought pattern that you're creating. Releasing the old one. And now that you've started washing over your body in kindness, start bringing your attention back to the breath now. Notice if you've had any shifts in the breathing. Notice how the body feels now that we've brought some kind words to ourselves. Now that we've banished those old negative, self-destructive belief systems. Allow yourself to just be in this moment and just feel into how this feels now. Slowly start deepening into the breath now. Keeping the eyes closed, maybe just moving some parts of your body like your head and your neck and your hands and the fingers. Really just bring your awareness back into the space. And when you're ready, slowly blink open the eyes. Thank you everyone for joining me today in this beautiful kindfulness in thoughts. I hope you have the most beautiful day further, and may you always remember this beautiful affirmation that you have set for yourself. And always know that you can always bring yourself back into the space of kind thoughts. And you have the power to choose to think differently every single day, every single minute, every single hour. I hope you have such a beautiful day, and thank you so much for having me here. Bye.